spent some time at the Rugby Academy in Stellenbosch in South Africa. Rocky Krantz has had a fine first half. Captain shapes the kick, but on a nice line. Johnny Franklin. And they're going to get another score here this time from Jack Shaw. Zipper with the last ditch. He's actually done really well, young Zipper. But look, he crashed. He's there first to dish it off to Ethan Turner. 3 tries for Canada. Good for the first half. It's a great incisive tap-posy play. Kratz gets started. He held it up really nicely. The comedy inside the great. Then it goes out onto the width. Jack Shaw rumbling around, dragged down just short. Kratz goes onto the down himself, but presence of mind dish it indoors for Ethan Turner. Share the love and just get a little bit closer for the kick. And the flags are raised. That one's gone through. Huddles 17-5 over Germany. Here is Chris Ume in the left shot, big tall figure with the bibble. So, this is what here in Nairobi, but not the play today. Full fitness. That's part of their scored an excellent shot. Second match of the day, they got the win over Uruguay first up in Germany. 5 games across 2 days, 3 tonight. 2 tomorrow. Bodies. Canada, they're going to put themselves right in the mix here. They can finish off a win against Germany in their second match, having lost their opening game to Kenya. About this tournament format. Mitch? Germany, ready to go? That's one who made first half around Lord's consistency. The best team should win out. Yucca Gripper lifted high by Felix Hooknagel. Little knock on the floor. It's a bit of an unforced error there because Canada just stepped away from that breakdown. Yeah, that's why I saw such frustration. Yeah. Let's go here. Not an easy skill. Getting up in the air and getting the handle and knowing that you're about to get walloped as soon as you feet hit the ground. He's a good player, Yucca Gripper. Debut at Krakow European Championships. Dazzled in Dubai same year. He was mesmerising in Montevideo. And then Challenger Series. He'll get a chance to show what he can do. He has to defend now. He's on the wing here on the near side. Got the massive shape of Deshaun Bowen in front of him. They've got to turn out the penalty here. Good work from Nicholas Koch. And here comes Germany 7. There's Bowen. With a big hit, played a bit of American football as well as Deshaun Bowen. Pretty heavy right shoulder. Here's Ben Ellen. Heidelberg University. That's the real epicenter of rugby in Germany. Heidelberg. Multiple European title winner. You're good? Penalty again to Germany, not doing the right thing was Ethan Turner. Come off, please. 68, 98. That's it. Wait. Rolling his way at the moment. His touch line is conversion so far. The sideline. He's been told, no, you're slow. He's gone back out there. I think he looked quite relieved to come on. He jogged back out there. So he will continue. Oh, now we replace it. Just hang on 2 seconds. With fresh legs. They're going to need to inject something here. Plenty of time in the game, but Canada with a healthy lead. It's a good experience out there. You see Lawrence Hancock running along defensively. He'll be steering the ship. Nicholas Cock. So that's loose, but Cock gets there just in a nick of time as Germany are looking to find their way back here. 12 down against Canada. There's Chris Fulmer. Haven't seen him in this game until this moment. Now, Nicholas Cock. He was injured out there. Good to see him play. I wasn't sure whether we'd see him suiting up in anger, but he can make a big, big difference with his offloading game. Here's Jakob Dipper. There's the sidestepping. Lively black. Your pocket rock. Element in midfield. Element, lovely feet from the big man. Ume. And here is Nicholas Cockle finishing off like he did in the first half. Just their second. Canada 17, Germany 10. We got a ball game. Right in it. As they got the action again, popping up off the shoulder. This time off the shoulder. Right, Schultz. It's classic half-back play from Nicholas Cock. Just constantly disappointing. Being there in the vicinity of the shoulder, and he's getting his rewards for it. That's 2 for him. Taking a knee. He's obviously blowing a little bit. Or he's taking a bump. Sometimes you just got to patch yourself together. Get out there, do whatever it takes. 5 points the difference. Germany on the way back here against Canada. Do Canada have the resolve? The Constitution. It's Germany, though, who win the penalty. Massive momentum shift here, big time. Ume, who creates it. That second try. They rip it left to right, do the Germans. Recycle ball. Another opportunity for Hoofnagel. Here's Dipper. You've got to watch his feet. Jakob Dipper. Jakob Dipper still going. There's Ume. Arrives. Another penalty against Canada. Ume's going to tap and go quick here. Double hit on the big man. Trying to force the issue here, Canada. 2:30 to go. 5 points the difference. Germany looking to level the scores, and they will do. Good. Tim Lichtenberg, the captain in the corner. 17 each kick to come. Right. Game on here from Germany. It was crisp passing throughout that passage, and in the end, it's a crisp pass that does it in the end. This kick, huge. Go ahead. On offer. Felix Hoofnagel, having put one off the crossbar from right in front earlier, has nailed it from out wide. That's more like it. Felix Hoofnagel. Germany lead Canada by 2. Look at the passes from Germany, dishing it from one width to the next. It's a great one-handed dot down from Lichtenberg. What about the nudge? hoop from Hoofnagel to put them into the lead. And how about another hoop there off the restart? Finding touch. Canada switching off deep. They'll throw the line out, but they're under pressure again. Nairobi Spikes in the stands. Canada looking for something special. Long cut ball to Jakob Dipper. Dipper's got the pace. All he needs in the corner. And number 99 might have wrapped it up for Germany. They'll check the sideline. That liquidity live. And yes, it's awarded. Jakob Dipper. Germany has dug deep here to go 24-17. Well, again, they spread the butter, put it out to the width. And it comes out to the speed. He's got electric feet. And just manages to dip low enough to get under the attentions of his opposite number, Deshaun Bowen. That could have done it for Germany. What a game, what a comeback, what a game. What a performance from Germany. Look, Nagel's going to try and bend another one in here. But he does so. Well, there you go. I told you he's one of the sharpest shooters in the business. 2 wide-out conversions in this second. And Germany have put this one to bed. Not only that, they've deprived Canada of a losing bonus. We're into our seconds. They found touch again, and that is that. Germany get their first win in Nairobi. That's their second win, Germany. They beat Uruguay earlier in 1914. So Germany, what a start to the tournament it's been from them. Great comeback against Canada. Canada will work to do. They are 0-2. Moving swiftly along, and if you wonder why the crowd was getting excited, this is why. Because the Shujaa pride of Kenya are on deck against Belgium in their second game. George Ordo, the captain, look for the pace of Odongo, number 11. On the edge, Belgium will wallop 40-0 by the USA in their opener, so they'll be looking to respond to that. In the shirts. On to the field in Nairobi. And listen to the reception for Big King George Ordo. Nairobi. Can you get us started? All in red. They go deep. Brought down by Negrelidze for Belgium. It'll be a big upset if Belgium can get past Kenya here. Remember, Kenya in a Singapore HSBC Sevens final not all that long ago. Heavily fancied here in Nairobi this weekend. Chris Adams Wang there. Picks up a loose ball, couple of knock-ons, will send a scrum. So Goodman's hands all over the floor before he picks up ball, so we'll get back. I mean, it's furious. Kenya started their first match with the same energy, pushed on by the crowd, and they did have to quash a fight back from Canada in that one, but it was their attacking game that stood them in good stead. They just looked so dangerous, ball in hand. And here they come again, their first attack of the match from close range, 10 metres out. And they're going to have to put it to the scrum with some serious firepower in the back line. The noise of the nation behind them. Hammers it down. He needs to use the rest of the blokes because he'll only put the ball in, who scoops it straight up again. Sam Asati strengthened the base, struck around the corner, struck over the try line to get them off the mark in this one. And they look just as assertive as they did in their opener. They've come here to put on a show, and they're not going about doing it. It's not raining in Nairobi, I can tell you that, but it's hot. People finding shade wherever they can. It is Kenyan. Reception. Dummy and go from Ryan Godsman, the former Scotland international star, now in Belgian place. And a runaway here for Belgium. It's Martin Mahin, just gets hauled in. What a run that is. They're going to try and swing it wide. They've got an overlap if they can do the tough fix the last defender here. There's the offload. Good defense from Vincent Onyala. And he causes the knock on, and there might be an injury as well there over the far side. Time off, serious injury. It's just the way that tackle came about. It's a difficult one. Belgium looked full money like they were going to score there. Just a bad. They did all the right things. It was a great from Martin Marin. Crowds are cheering their team, but they want to score a lead. Belgium were looking dangerous in that one. Here's Marin with the runaway. It's a centre. 15s. Rangy player. Manages to get the initial fend. They've really camped under their own line. Godsmart trying to create something. And Marin gets his hands on the ball. And how about the fend here? Ball transfer. Gets the fend to give himself a bit of airtime. It's actually a really good chase back from Amatsa. Pulls him down. But at this stage, I thought they needed to flood on. I almost felt like they let Kenya off the hook by maintaining that depth. You've got to play a bit flatter sometimes after the line break. Look, that's fantastic, isn't it? I remember you running out of Twickenham in front of 70,000 one year when the London Sevens was at its peak, Mitch. What's it like playing in front of this kind of crowd? I mean, does it help you, or does it add pressure? Well, there's up 5,000 of that crowd were Kenya corner, yeah, which made it extra special and extra loud. Oh, you love it. As a player, you absolutely love it. Even the Belgian players here. Chris Adams for Kenya. Nothing kicks a cup. Tweak it in. Well, those stadiums are reinforced because they are going to be bouncing for the rest of this weekend. This one is straight up the middle for Chris Odlane. Flags are waving, crowds are cheering, plenty to get behind. Here it comes, straight off the scrum, and how about the line? Bosh, straight through. 10 seconds. Clean as a whistle. Absolutely no fly zone, you cannot touch it. Just too quick. It's not a Kenyan corner, it's a Kenyan cauldron here in Nairobi. With a break here from Ryan Godsmack, the former Scotland chess player. Tried to find Gasly on the edge, he's got some pace.
It is Rugby live in Nairobi. Kenya is leading. Kenya versus Belgium. Kenya is leading.
Teammates represented Monaco in that team. And on the team, you got Jeff Williams, head coach of this Belgian team. Doing a good job over there, Jeff, heading up the whole Sevens program and leading as the coach of this men's team. Here comes Kenya again. Odwang already a try. Good tackle from Marin. Almost there to win the ball away from the breakdown. Slightly loose past that. That's the first thing they've done wrong in this game. A little bit inefficient, but Asati back at the penalty. Looks to go quickly. Size too on Nyayo up front. The quick feet to the likes of the playmaker Asati, and then you got Odwang and a Dongo out wide. They've got bricks everywhere. Yeah, there's a little bit of a different physical makeup to perhaps Kenya teams we've seen evolve, where they were more bulky, I suppose. Like the likes of Alvin Otieno, he wouldn't mind me saying that. He wouldn't mind me saying that, though. But I think they were very much, carrying the weight and the power and the root line, whereas I feel like there's a bit more balance about the makeup of their squad now. They've still got that power, but there's so much pace across the board. Monda, I mean, one of the biggest men.
Kenya versus Belgium.
Here's the Stati, brings it out. Again, high tackle from Godsmack.
Kenya rugby team is leading by 14 points. Oh, that's good. I can see Kenya is leading by 19 points against Belgium. You can see there. Rugby live in Nairobi, Kenya. Nyayo Stadium right here. Kenya is leading. Is ahead by 19 points. Belgium 0. Belgium 0. Can you see there? Kenya 19. Belgium 0. Rugby live. Wabungira nadende. 24 points. 26 now. 26 points. Kenya 26, Belgium 0.
Absolutely dominant first half from Kenya. Even control at half time against Belgium. wherever you go. Get a chance to join Kenya Corner. Spend a few games in there. You are guaranteed to have a good time. This is different level.
Kenya versus Belgium. Kenya 26 points, Belgium 0.
Posing performance once again. Shot off out there. You ask whether this kind of crowd spurs your. I mean, there's no doubt that this future pride has gone out there. That's why the crowd is better for it. They're the best fans in the sport, and they're loving what their team are doing out on the field. 26-0 they lead Belgium. Here's USA. Kenya can finish this off. That'll be big on skip, Belgium. Big power. Opportunity to have some game breakers. Belgium which be looking around their ranks thinking, who can that be for us right now? That won't help. That's the final game tomorrow against the USA. They'll play Germany next. We've had a great start with 2 wins. Mexican waves down around the stadium. I think the ref just said it's too loud. I'm not sure you can hear when there's a sub ready to come on because the noise around the stadium in Nairobi. Mexican waves. As if they weren't having enough fun already. Good carry from Siasi. There's a heavy carry from big Kevin Wakesa. She picked up an IOC Climate Award in Malay Cortina. They flew him up there to receive that gong for all the good environmental work he's been doing. Kevin Wakesa, he's actually a mechanical engineer. Degree. Second low. They got a penalty here, Kenya. Willing to take their time at the moment. Aside the Dongo, Okoff, Arudo, and Wakesa. Just in and around that ball there. They'll take some shifting. Qualified for 7-2 via that playoff in Los Angeles. Finished the regular season 10th overall, but they didn't make a cup final. They were well in it, very deep in the Singapore Cup final last season against Fiji. This is a team that can challenge the big sides in the sport. They're leading Belgium here. Relative minnows in this level, 26-0. They're trying to get on the outside here once again. Floyd Wup Weird, eh? Leave them on. Thank you. Good defence from Belgium there. Weird has just come on off the bench and not the introduction of the game he was hoping for. That's by Lally doing good defensive GT on the far side, wrapped him up and ejected him out into the sideline. I chatted to Kevin Wakesa yesterday. He said family and friends have travelled from all over Kenya for this weekend. This once in a lifetime experience, they're calling it. country, Kenya too. People have travelled a long way to come to the nation's capital. And here they come again, looking for yet another score. Rambunctious from Wakesa. They recycle it well. That's drawn off at scrum half. So Wakesa gets the big left bend going, flicks it back indoors to Amaitsa. Spot tackle coming in from Godsma. Can you keep the ball though? Abakusi. Nice little bit of football from Wabwira. And then he shows his pace. Looks at the scoop offload. Can't quite see it. An avenue there to Shiasi. Belgium get the penalty. They can come away with it. He's Julien Berger was part of the Belgian 15 or so team in that World Cup qualification tournament in Dubai before Christmas. Another decision. People coming from across the country to see this. One of the difficulties of being a sevens player, one of the joys and the difficulties that you play around the world. It's such a rare occasion to have a home tournament, a home event, and that's why there's so much pride around this for Kenya. An opportunity for friends and families to come and see you play in your home country. Sort of the quirks. How often you represent your nation, you do it in nations in other countries around the world. So it's a really special thing. The whole new structure, rugby 7, 7-3, 7-2 to 7 series. Belgium came through 7-3 in that one-up tournament in Dubai. Kanye watching on. Cheerleader in chief. But yeah, Belgium, it just goes to show the difference between the levels. Here they are in 7-2, up against Kenya. It's a big, big step up. Mane. There's your mate, Das Lali. Tom Mitchell with a good run. Go again through Negrelidze. Spacing behind, no sweeper for Kenya. So Ryan Godsmark, 33-year-old. Berger. They just keep it alive,